Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm here.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
You're live. You look good.
I try to see.
Yep, you're live.
Yeah, okay.
So you want to say hi?
Hey everyone. It's Kwame here. This is something completely new for me, so just brace with me. We're definitely gonna have some fun. Definitely the motto for today is just definitely keep moving. I know we're going through some hard times. Yeah, it's for everybody. It's not just myself. But like I said, I'm here to help as much as I can. Physical's here to help as much as we can. So we're definitely gonna go over some things that we can do today. Just kind of keep you guys moving. I think the big thing during these times is just trying not to regress. Because like I said, a lot of us are staying at home. A lot of us are being stationary. Um, so I think it's very, very important for all of us to get moving and try to do as much as we can just to keep going. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Comment if you have any questions for sure. I'm definitely going to be periodically just checking, the comment section just to see who's in here. If you are in here now, please say hello. That would be great, so I know who's in here. Like I said, if you have any questions, just please ask. So like I said, I'm gonna wait for a couple more minutes for people to get it in. So I'll tell you a little bit about what's been going on with me. I have a lot of you guys do know that I do coach. I have not coached since. Oh man, how long has it been? It's been a while. It's actually been a while. Yeah, I haven't really been outside. I haven't coached. Unfortunately, some of you guys know that I'm actually graduating my master's too, and the graduation got canceled, unfortunately. But I still will get the master's diploma. So that's very, very good to know. But again, if you guys are in here, please comment. We'll definitely get started sooner than later. Hello, Nina. How are you? You used to train with Melissa. See, Melissa, I feel like she's taught me a lot that I know, and I have a lot of respect for Melissa. A lot of respect because I definitely would not be the trainer I am today without her. So, Melissa, thank you, and Nina, thank you for joining us. So we'll wait like 2 more minutes and then we'll go ahead and get started. We'll get like a warm up. So let me just break down what's gonna happen. Essentially what's gonna happen, we're gonna warm up first. Just to kind of get the bodies warm. We don't want to pull any muscles. We definitely want to keep moving. And then what will happen is so I'm gonna use some bands. So we can do yellow. All right. Oh, we have a couple of people in here. All right. Hey, Miss Beverly, how are you? How's it going? Summer, I see you. How are you guys doing? Miss Marcy. Oh man, I miss you guys. It's so nice to see you guys in here. But yeah, I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. Again, we're gonna warm up. We're gonna work with some band work. I'm gonna teach you guys a couple of things to kind of just get creative. If you guys don't have a band, it's very, very easy to get them. We have them here. We have a whole bunch of them. So if you want, you can find ways to getting them out to you guys, or you can order them on Amazon, whatever you feel, is the best for you guys to do. So again, what we're gonna do is we're definitely gonna do some band work. Working on upper body. We're definitely gonna get into some lower body stuff. I'll definitely give you guys some modifications if anything hurts. And then we'll kind of just go from there. All right, so it's 12:05. So we'll go ahead and get started. So let's do this. All right, so I'm gonna move the screen back so you guys can see me. All right. All right. So how we're gonna start off first is we're gonna just march in place. All right. So I'm gonna set my timer on my watch for about 45 seconds. All right. So let's all get up, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. So, like I said, if you kind of don't have any equipment in your house, it's kind of just, a good way to kind of just get the blood flowing. As you see me, I'm wearing a hoodie. That's just trying to just, sweat a little bit more, get my body a little bit warmer. The more clothes, the warmer you'll get. All right. All right. All right, we got about 15 more seconds. And we will commence in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So, all right, we're getting a little bit warmer. All right. So the one thing that I do want you guys to see is my feet with this one. So what's going to happen? We're just going to do a side step. So it's kind of like a dance move. All right. And we're going to do that for 45 seconds. All right. Just to keep us moving. All right. And we will start in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. For any dancers in there, we can schedule a dance session when all of this ends. All right. And the big thing is making sure that we're tightening up our core and that we're emphasizing, we're pushing off through our glutes. All right, to come back in the middle. All right, we got 15 more seconds. All right. And for those who are worried about their balance, I'm sorry, I should have mentioned this before. You can definitely put a chair in front of you while you're doing this. All right. And we'll do 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. All right, everyone getting a little bit warmer. All right. I know I'm getting a little bit hot myself. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do reverse shoulder swings. All right. So that's basically just opening up the upper body, the upper cavity, chest cavity. All right. Just trying to get the upper body warm. All right. And we will start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So pinky's touching in, and we're just going to open up. All right. And here's the thing. If you have any pain in your shoulders while doing this, what you can do is just lower your arms. All right. So it's the same movement, same concept, just opening up the chest cavity just at a lower height. All right. So you can do it up here. You can do it up here, down here, whatever you feel is more beneficial for you. All right. And we got about 10 seconds left. And stop. All right. Let's see how everybody's doing out there. All right. If you can give me a little comment and let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know, please. All right. I use the stretch bands like the one behind the door. Casey's mom is here. Almost missed it. Hi, Miss Miller. How are you? And yes, Miss Nina, yeah, you can use the stretch bands like the ones behind the door. Yeah, you can definitely do that. All right, Beverly, it's great to get a response. You're doing great. All right, that's good. All right. All right, Miss Nina, you're doing fine too. That's great to hear. All right, Miss Derlin, how are you? How's it going? All right, you're doing fine. All right, Mrs. Miller's doing fine. All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, so this one's really gonna get the blood going. So what we're gonna do is sit to stands as a warm up. Definitely just incorporating. Doing good, much appreciated, Mr. Ray. How's it going, sir? I hope all is well. So again, what we're gonna do is sit to stands. Definitely with the sit to stands, the key thing for that, and I want to emphasize this. Make sure that you're pushing up through your heels. All right. And what I mean by that is a lot of us, tend to front load all our weight into our knees. So for example, I'll show you a quick second. Like I don't want you guys bending over. As you guys can't really see it, but my everything is, front loaded. I'm putting all my weight into my knees. I don't want you guys to do that. All right. When you guys do the sit to stand, all right, what we're gonna do is you're gonna push up through the heels and squeeze the glutes at the top. All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do that for about 45 seconds. All right. So everyone, let's find a chair. I'll give you guys about 10 seconds. Well, 10 to 15 seconds to go find a chair. So we can do our sit to stands. All right. Go. I'll give you guys another 10 seconds. And some of that is more so me catching a breather. All right. All right. So we'll go ahead and get started. All right. And we'll get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. And the thing about the sit to stands is making sure that you're utilizing the glutes, squeezing them at the top. All right. And if you need to, notice my hands, sometimes I'm pushing up, and that's just also incorporating the triceps. All right. So not only are we just working our legs, we're working the triceps as well. I got 10 more seconds. And stop. All right. All right, that was. Whew. Tell Casey I'm still walking after this. I'll let her know. All right, how's everyone doing after the warm up? All right, we got 12 people here. All right. So hopefully everyone has a band, and if they don't, just know that I will find some type of modifications for you. Just so don't worry about that. I definitely remember to incorporate that in. So hopefully you guys have something like this, like some type of stretchy band at home. Okay, we're okay. We're good. All right. All right. So what's gonna happen is we're just gonna move you right over here. All right. I'm gonna show you different upper body exercises with the bands. We're gonna get a little bit creative. Like I said, this little band, it may seem like little, but you can actually do a lot with it. You can definitely get a good quality workout in your houses. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So we're gonna head right over here. All right. So what you can do with this band actually is, like I said, again, a multitude of things. So what we can do is, to make it real simpler for you, if you have something like this little rod here where you can wrap it around, what you can do is band rows. All right. So notice my arms are straight in front of me. I'm squeezing the glutes forward. I'm tightening up the core, and I'm pulling straight back and squeezing the shoulder blades together. All right. Keeping my core engaged, my glutes forward, feet about hip width apart. And notice, realistically, I'm only looking to the right because that's where you guys are. But you want to keep your neck as neutral as possible. All right. And all right, let's do this. I think I would have done about 7. Let's go ahead and do about 12 of these. All right, 10 to 12. Whatever you feel like is in your range. Like I said, you can kind of do whatever necessary. All right, so we'll do 3, 2, and 1. All right. That's
And there's a question if gray's tougher than blue. Is blue easier or gray easier?
you know what? It really depends with brand. Like it varies. I know for the ones here, I know the gray is tougher than the blue for sure. But like I said, it really depends on what brand you went with. Because like I said, they all vary. Like some brands, yellow might be the easiest one, and that's kind of common through all of them. But it gets tricky once you get into the red and the green. Sometimes the red is the intermediate. Sometimes the green is intermediate, or red is advanced, or the green is advanced. So it's kind of up to what brand that you bought. But if you bought it here, for the most part, gray is more tougher than blue. All right, got them from you guys. Yeah, then the gray would be tougher than the blue. Yeah. All right. So same thing. Like I said, if you have some type of rod or something that you can kind of like a hook or anchor that you can hook this to, not only can you do band rows, you can do band lat pulls. All right. So let me go ahead and show you guys. So with the band row, I'm pulling straight back, squeezing my shoulder blades with the band row. So think of it this way. Now, before I had my palms facing in, now I have my palms facing down. All right. So now I'm tightening up the core, squeezing the glutes, feet about hip width apart, and then I'm pulling straight down. All right. So instead of bending my arms are straight, and I'm pulling straight back. All right. Then again, this is just helping emphasize, posture, keeping your shoulders back and down. Like I said, when we kind of sit around, we kind of, create this bad posture for ourselves where we tend to hunch over or round out. And like I said, exercises like the band row and the band lat pull definitely help with this. All right. So again, tightening up the core, keeping the neck neutral, feet about hip width apart. You're going to pull straight down. And like I said, you should feel this in your triceps a little bit, in the back of the arm. You definitely feel it there, but you're definitely feeling it in your lats and your back. All right. So we'll do about 3 more. All right. 1, 2, and last one, 3. All right. Now, like I said, with the bands, it varies. So I hope everyone's doing well. All right. So we just did our band lat pulls, band rows, and also we can do pull aparts too. All right. So pull aparts is kind of the same thing as the band row in terms of just the exercise, the muscle group that you're working. You're working on your back. So again, we're trying to keep it straight back, shoulders back and down, as opposed to here. All right. When we sit and watch TV all day and, we're on the computer, it's real easy to kind of just sit like this. All right. So again, we're just trying to emphasize shoulders back and down. So this is what we're going to do. So what I want you guys to do, and one thing I will emphasize about the band pull aparts, the closer your arms are to each other on the band, the more difficult it is. The wider, the easier. All right. So again, for those who have any shoulder injuries, anything of that nature, definitely be mindful of that. And again, you don't have to do it up here. You can do it down here as well. All right. So let's turn. Yeah. All right. So notice this is straight in front of me. Like I said, if this bothers the shoulder, you can just bring it down here and do it here. All right. So it's the same concept. All right. You don't have to do this standing up as well. All right. So for example, I can sit down and do this. All right. So again, I'll just do about 10 of these. All right. The closer your arms are, the more difficult. But notice that the closer my arms are, the less range of motion I'm going to have. All right. So the wider. So notice I have a wide grip here. Notice I can pull all the way back. But with pulling all the way back like this, make sure that you're engaging your core to keep it tight, that you're not bending the back too much. All right. Because that can get dangerous. All right. So make sure that when you do pull back, make sure you're tightening up the stomach. All right. So, all right. So I'll do 8 more. So I've done 2 of them. All right, so that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 10. And I'll do 2 more because my birthday's on Saturday. All right. All right. So again, that for some of you guys that may seem very, very simple. But here are some ways to make it a little bit more difficult. You can change the resistance. Like I said, yellow's it's like kind of the lowest level for this one. So you can go to red, you can go to green. Definitely change the resistance. Or another way to make it more difficult is by pausing. When you pause, when you're pulling, you're constantly engaging the muscles and you're making them work harder. So that's also working on building muscle memory and muscular endurance. All right. Just to know that, hey, if I have a round out here, let me pull back and shoulders back and down. Okay. Oh yeah, Summer, we have the same birthday. We have the same birthday. All right. So let's do this. So we're gonna work a little bit on the arms, on the biceps. All right. So, and if you do, oh, thank you guys. You guys are so nice. Thank you. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on the biceps a little bit. All right. So if you do have a band at home, and like I said, this doesn't have to be bands. You guys can use a can of tomatoes or a can of whatever. All right. So notice my feet are on the bands about hip width apart. All right. So let's go ahead and bring the camera up. All right. So I just want to show you guys where my feet are in representation to the band. What we're gonna do is do bicep curls. All right. So we're gonna just do curls here. All right. So there's kind of 3 different ways to do a bicep curl. You can do it with palms facing down. You can do it with thumbs up, or you can do it with palms up. All right. So it kind of varies, whichever one is more comfortable for you. I'm personally going to do thumbs up because it's the easiest in terms of holding these. All right. So we're just going to do bicep curls with the thumbs up. And I'm going to do, let's do about 9 more. So I'll do a total of 12. This is 5, 6, 7, this is 8, this is 9, this is 10, 11, 12, and 1 more because me and Summer have the same birthday. And if any of your birthdays have passed or they're coming up during this time, from FYZICAL, from myself, we want to wish you a happy birthday. And yes, you can definitely use weights. You can definitely use weights for this. If you do have weight, I think, to build muscular strength, it will be a lot easier. But definitely, if you have weights, use them. Like I said, I'm just using a band simply because I'm thinking that's what you guys have in your house. I'm thinking worst case scenario. Like if this is the only thing that you have, I'm just trying to be as resourceful as possible. All right. So what we're gonna also do is, like I said, we just did bicep curls. We're gonna do work on our triceps as well. So this is it's actually very creative, to be honest. So what we're gonna do is, again, you see the knot, the band. We're gonna create a knot in the middle. All right. And you'll see there's like a little knot right here. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys this. It's gonna work as a door stopper right here. All right. So now I have the band, that knot inside of the door. So it's allowing me now to do my tricep press downs. All right. So I'm pulling down, as you can see, and the band is not coming through. All right. So again, shoulders back and down, core tight, squeezing the glutes, feet about hip width apart, keeping a neutral neck. All right. right, and I'll do about 5 more of these. That's 5. So again, make sure that you're keeping your elbows in tight. Elbows not out here. Keep your elbows in tight, and then just press straight down. All right. So think of it as you're getting ready to push yourself up out of a chair, and you're pulling the band straight down. All right. Thanks for the opportunity to meet you in the movement and just a walk. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So how's everybody doing so far? That's a lot. And again, if you have any questions, any concerns after this, definitely call the office. I'm gonna leave my physical email in the comments. So if anybody has any questions, any concerns, we can set up a Zoom call or anything of that nature to kind of help. And like I said, this is not the only, Facebook Live that we're doing. We actually have one with stretches with Ashley this coming Wednesday. All right, April 22nd at 12. All right, and and it will be recorded. So I'm gonna type in my physical email right now. I'll type it in when I remember it. I don't remember it at this moment in time, but I know it's my name. It's something like my name, but and we'll go from there. But again, how's everybody doing? Let's see what the comment saying. That's not in my card. Did I exhaust everyone out? I'm sorry. No one's commenting. Okay. Oh, I thought you guys were all passed out just from exhaustion. I'm sorry. All right. But someone commented, so we're doing great. All right, that's good. All right, so we're gonna move a little bit into lower body right now. The one thing is, and I'm assuming everyone has like stairs in their home, right? So if you don't, hopefully you have like some type of little stool or something like that. But what we're gonna do is box step ups, and with box steps is just working on the quads, working on the glutes as well. All right, so give me a quick second. I'm gonna run and grab a box, and I'll be all right. All right, so I'm back. So again, what we're doing is we're gonna do box step ups. So as you can see, I have the box here. It's about 6-inch box. Normally, houses and homes steps are about 5-6 inches. Sometimes they're a little bit taller. Sometimes they're a little bit shorter, just depending on where you are. This is kind of a great way to kind of get the blood flowing as well, doing a little bit cardio. Just know the quicker you do the box step ups, the more the blood will flow and the more you'll exert. As well as if you have any pain with these, I think the big thing is just taking your time with it. And if they just hurt, any substitutes? Yes. So as weird as this sounds, and I'll show you the substitute right after. It actually has to do with a band, actually. So I'll do the box up fairly quickly, and then I'll show the substitute. All right. So again, you're doing the box step ups, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step up with the same leg and come down with the same leg for about 10 to 12 reps. All right. So I'll show you guys that. So I'm gonna step up with my right leg. So I'm stepping up. And a nice little tempo with it. And then again, if you have rails in your home, definitely grab those, just so you can feel safer. If you're worried about your balance. And what you'll soon realize is, the leg starts to get tired. All right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my left side. So I'm stepping up with the left and coming down with the left. we'll do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. So that's the box step ups. That just adds a little bit of cardio. Hey, Miss Karen, how are you? Okay, any substitutes by the stairs? So here's another thing. So you don't necessarily, like I said, if you're not comfortable with the box step ups, another thing you can do is you can do this behind the chair, tabletop, kitchen sink. And what it is kind of like a semi mini squat. All right. So what's gonna happen is you can hold on to, again, if you have rails at your house, if you have tabletop, kitchen counter, kitchen sink, whatever it may be, what I'm gonna do is I'm holding on, and what's gonna happen is I'm sitting back as I would into a chair, and then I'm coming right back up. All right. So what's happening is I'm incorporating my glutes, I'm incorporating my quads and my hamstrings. I don't have a box, so I did a cha-cha without the hip swing. That was funny. All right, but I'm sorry, that was funny. So again, what you can do is just hold on to something, and essentially what you're going to do is you're going to sit your hips back as you imagine if you're sitting into a chair, and you're coming right back up. And again, what's going to happen is you're going to realize is you're going to have to activate your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings to kind of just help bring yourself back up. All right. And the thing is, if you guys have any knee pain, then I can definitely show you another one. All right. Which is a lot more gentle. All right. And then again, making sure that the feet are about hip width apart. All right. But like I said, you don't have to go as low as me. All right. Definitely go at your own pace. All right. Thanks. My shoulders lean forward. They should technically sit back with you when you're doing that. And I'm really warm. I don't know about you guys. I'm actually very, very warm right now. I'm probably gonna drink a gallon of water once this is over. All right. Okay. All right. All right. This thing that what's gonna happen is I'm gonna reach out to you after the class, and then we'll talk. I'm a little bit confused as what you're asking, but we'll talk, and then we'll get everything squared away. All right. All right. So another thing that you can do is let's do this by the table. You guys are gonna have to watch me hop. Oh, yeah. All right. Don't do that. That was just for me to walk over. All right. So again, what we're gonna do is try to tie the bands around your ankles. All right. So again, the tighter they are, the more difficult this exercise will be. So again, I've tied the around my ankles. No, now it's all beautiful. Okay. Any suggestions to work the IT band? We're actually about to do that right now. So the hip abductors, all right? So there's like a multitude of exercises that you can kind of do with this. But with the band, this is what we're gonna do. Excuse me while I tighten this up. Oh, yeah. All right, so remember, the tighter this is, the more difficult the exercise. And what you can do is you're gonna stand up tall, shoulders back and down, and you're just bringing the weight to the side, your leg to the side. And the key about this is I'm staying tall, because what some people have the tendency to do is, go ahead, bring it back. So notice, I'm standing tall while I'm doing this. Some people will bend over just so they can get the height for that exercise, and that's not what I want you to do. I want you guys to keep the core as tight as possible, shoulders back and down, and you're just bringing it to the side, working those hip abductor muscles.
I didn't see that.
All right, and what you'll realize is that not only are you working on the hip abductors and the glutes on one side, you're working the glutes and the hip abductors on the other side, because you have to stabilize on that leg. And I know it's kind of hard to see me because of the glare. I apologize. Hey, Miss Silverman, how are you? I hope all is well. All right. All right. So you can do that standing up, or if you want to be a slacker like me, which I usually am, you can go ahead and lay down and do the same thing. All right. So you can lay down, put the bands next to your legs. And then with this one, you can get greater range of motion because you're laying down. And like I said, it's a little bit more comfortable because you're laying down and you don't have to exert the other glute. Yeah, my glute's on fire. Sorry. All right. All right. Let's see. Well, actually, I have one more. I lied. I thought I was done. I do have one more. So we want to work on the glutes. All right. So again, same concept. Shoulders back and down. You're tightening up the stomach. What you're gonna do is you have the band around your ankles, and you're just extending back.
Oh yeah.
And the big thing about this is I did it on the first two and I corrected myself. Some people, we bend over to get that maximum extension. But that's not what I want you to do. I want you to stay tall, tighten up the stomach, all right? Shoulders back and down. And again, you're just squeezing the glute back to help.
I have to remind me of this one.
All right, and then same thing on the other side. And it is okay to bring your foot all the way back down, all right? It may look like I'm not bringing my foot all the way back down, but I am, all right? And again, if you guys don't have a band or anything like that, what you can do is some glute bridges. So I'll go ahead and show that. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna lay on your back. All right, hands to your sides. And again, you can use your hands to brace yourself. It's okay. A lot of people do it. It's absolutely fine to kind of help you bring the hips up. So again, you're keeping the stomach tight. And what's going to happen is you're going to lift up by squeezing your bottom. All right. In this form, are we using the back to bring ourselves up? So I'll show you what I mean. You're bringing the hips up, using your body, and you're coming back down. All right. So you're kind of bracing as well by pushing through the heels. And make sure that you're keeping the core tight, and you're squeezing your bottom to help lift the hips up. All right. Will this video be on your Facebook page to watch each day until the next week? So we remember the exercises. Yes, it will be. If it's not, let me know. This is my bedtime exercise, so I can rest. Yeah. Now, like I said, the glutes are pretty well known. It's definitely something that helps with the low back. Just making sure that we learn how to engage our glutes as opposed to relying on our lower backs. So again, we do have a recorded stretching class with Ashley on this coming Wednesday at 12. We do have a Facebook Live with Ashley as well as on ergonomics. Also this Friday at 12. So if you definitely have any questions, does anyone have any questions? Well, before we even get to questions, Phil, how's the work? So we kind of just went about 40 minutes strong. Can we make Zoom appointments? Yes, that's absolutely fine. So if you have any questions, any concerns, or if you kind of feel more comfortable doing one-on-one or you want to do one-on-one, definitely call the office. Definitely, talk to the front desk or ask for myself if I'm here. And like I said, we can set something up if you don't want to just wait on a weekly basis. I definitely just lost my train of thought. Call off if you have any questions, any concerns. Definitely. I'm gonna figure out my email. I'm gonna put it here now. I'm sorry. I didn't want to have to pull out my phone, but I have to because I definitely don't remember my email. That's not it. Yes, I remember my physical email. Okay. Is physical. All right, that's my email. I just typed it in. If you have any questions, we do have like a telehealth page, so it's like you can go there and figure out more information about how to, reach, myself, the therapist. I'll let her know. She's not in today, but I'll definitely let her. I'll let Carmen know. I said we just added in our telehealth page. Will the email stay there? Yeah, it will stay there. It definitely will stay there. How's everyone doing? How's the workout? Everything okay? Like I said, if you have any more questions, or if you kind of feel like you want to progress from a lot of the stuff that we did today, let me know. The more feedback I get, the more I know how to, go forward with, doing this, and we'll just go from there. All right. But again, class with Ashley on stretching on Wednesday at 12. Another class with her on economics on Friday at 12. It was an absolute blast seeing a lot of you guys. Definitely miss a lot of you guys. We'll have Facebook Live events all throughout April for the rest of April. And then, like I said, we'll probably be doing the same thing in May, just, seeing how things go. But like I miss you guys all as well. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. All right. Bye.